Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this Saturday's May I Scraplift You. And this week I chose to scraplift my lovely friend Roni Sue Scrapper. I will of course have her YouTube channel linked below. And Roni has an amazing style. I love her style. A couple of things that stand out is her absolute creativity with punches and paper piecing. I do not have that talent, so I did not go that route. But the other one that she has is the most awesome titles and the cutest stories. So let's see what I did with this lovely layout. The first thing I did is I turned it on its side because my photo was landscape, and I think maybe a little bit bigger than hers. So I turned it over landscape to see what I could do. And I love it. It's very different type of layout for me. It's like a T design as opposed to an L design when I turn it over that way, and that was quite a bit of fun. So as you see here, Roni had this fun and playful background paper full of colorful stars. I didn't have a background paper that I wanted to use that way, or that was big enough that I could use that way in this little page kit. I'm using here one of the page kits I put together with you not yesterday, but on last week's Freeze Friday. So I used the very vanilla cardstock, and then what I did is I went in and I got my Tim Holtz stencil, the bubble stencil, and I tinted it with the Shimmers bamboo leaf spritz. I don't know whether you can see that, if I'm doing that well, so that you can see it properly, but it's a lovely leaf green, as the name implies. Now, it comes out, of course, a lot lighter on the background, but I love the subtle texture, the little bit of color, and just the touch of little dimension that it gives, because I just used a regular texture paste. I think I might have used the Altenude texture paste. I then mounted my photo on just a piece of green cardstock. Roni here has a lovely big piece of green cardstock here, and I sort of did the same thing, but then somehow it got modified a little bit when I got this piece of paper out, which I really love, and I thought, oh, that just makes everything pop. This is from the Vicki Boutin 6x8 paper pad. It was not in my page kit. That is something I have added. So I added a little piece of it up here, and then I sort of added it here on the green cardstock, which then turns into just a nice mat. For my banner pieces here in the back, this was from My Mind's Eye Gingham Farm, and that was in the page kit. This lovely 6x8 paper from Vicki Boutin. The smaller banner here is from the 6x6 paper pad from Gingham Farm and was in the kit. And then all of the little embellishments were in the kit. And if you recall, when I was talking about this page kit and this particular photo, which is sort of like in Amsterdam, I guess you would call it a residential street, this canal, because yes, of course, there are homes on the side here, and there is some pedestrian traffic there. The canal itself has tons. It's sort of like a houseboat street. And I was thinking of a play on words with where the streets have no name, and I was going to say where the streets have no asphalt or road, or anyway, in the end that did not work out, so I went with another little quote, because I had this chipboard piece in my little kit, and so home is where the boat is. Because one of the things, it's not as clever as Roni does, but Roni does the most clever and fun titles, so I did try to mimic her a little bit there. Got a little bit of a cluster down here as she had, which is just a house and a little heart. A little cluster over here, which are die cuts from Gingham and Farm, and one of my lovely little puffy cameras, and just one chipboard house over on this side with a little tiny floral piece. And there you have it. There is my take on Roni's lovely, lovely layout. If by any chance you are not subscribed to Roni, run over. She has the most awesome pages and stories. It's just pure joy to spend some time sitting down and watching her channel. So there you go. That's me for today. I will be back tomorrow with Sketch Sunday. Of course, also don't forget to go over and see who Crystal is scraplifting today. Her channel will be linked down below as well. And I will see you soon. Thank you for being here. Bye.